Hey everyone, thanks for coming back for another video. I really appreciate it. And on that note, I just want to say thank you to the people who have been donating to this channel. I checked my donations the other day for the first time in a while, and I was pleasantly surprised that there's some income coming in for the channel. So I greatly appreciate that. I really do. I hesitate to broadcast people's names, so I'm just gonna say that I know you. Thank you. I know who you are, and I appreciate everything you're doing to help this channel. But I wanted to share with you something happened yesterday, and I was at my parents' house, and my parents are big Fox News people, unfortunately, and they were watching Tucker Carlson, and that's when I left. I tried to stay outside as much as possible, because if I hear that guy, I'm just going to go off. And, you know, lo and behold, I walk in, the show's on, my dad's in there watching. I'm just like, as soon as I hear the cringe of his voice, I'm like, I'm already done with it. And you know, I've had this moment before, but I actually left with some perspective. And I wanted to share that with you. And it kind of set me at ease a little bit. So I am upset with my parents, and I'm upset with my siblings, and I'm upset with anybody who has succumbed to, right-wing propaganda like Fox News. But something is starting to settle in that makes me feel better. And what that is my country's educational system has failed my father, has failed my siblings, has failed most of us to be reasonable, logic-driven people. And that's on us. That's on our government. Okay? So I want to be mad at the person watching Fox News. Behind all of that ire and, you know, anger and is a system that has failed my dad. It's likely failed you. It's failed most Americans to be reasonable, logic-driven people. So they just, you know, turn to propaganda. They're easily suckered into propaganda. Conservatives are easily duped into becoming fascists. And I see that sliding trajectory with my family. And, you know, I'm enraged by it. I'm absolutely livid about it. But there's still something behind that it's just not all of their fault. I mean, they're responsible for their actions and what they do in this life. But we're responsible to teach our citizens how to think critically. That's on us too. I know that education is usually market-driven stuff, you know, to do to get people ready for certain skill sets and, you know, basic math, basic language skills. And I get that. That's all fine and dandy. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. This isn't the argument. But somehow we cannot merge that with teaching people to reason honestly and think critically. It's just not in our educational system to do so. And that has, I think, led people to these far right-wing rabbit holes where they're just acting on their feelings and being told what they think they believe and buying it like whole cloth. Like, I see my parents and my siblings as like duped people, like they're suckers, like they're being suckers. They're totally buying, you know, a piece of crap car from a used car salesman. It's going to break down in 3 months, and they're going to be out $2,000. You know, they're getting ripped off. I see that. I know that. and it hurts that I can't do anything about it. But I have to focus other places about why this is even happening. And I know it's because of our educational system. We have to properly fund education. We have to teach reason and logic in school. Not just market-based skills, market-based learning, which is fine. We have to find a better way because we have a fundamentally regressive society. And if you don't see that, Donald Trump is the proof, okay? Women losing their reproductive rights is the proof. We're going backwards. We're circling the drain, okay? And it starts with educating people, teaching them how to think critically and reason honestly. That's my 2 cents about this. But it makes me feel a little bit better. And I want you to feel better too. And I want you to know the people in your life have been failed by the educational system in this country. So think about that and let's focus on that. Because I don't want to spend time disliking my family for what they're doing. Because I am disappointed. Immensely disappointed. But I also love them. And I want to give them the benefit of the doubt as much as possible. I believe we should do that for our family. Please leave any thoughts down below. I'll talk to you soon.